Hey guys, welcome back to the Nightly Stream. Let's see, tonight we're going from Tunic last night to another indie game, this one called Young Souls. So let's see, to start off, let's take a look at the settings. You know what we got here. So this is display settings, fairly simple. Got a profanity filter. Let's see, the gameplay in Young Souls is designed to provide a difficult but satisfying challenge. If the game's difficulty makes it inaccessible, these options are available to give you an easier time. You got damage to players, reduced, I'm guessing what all's here is basically the equivalent of normal difficulty. Enemy's health is as a default, you got reduced. Auto block off, on. Block cancels attacks off, on. Invincible while you are doing a special attack. Stamina refill rate, default, fast. Accessory cooldown speed. Yes, it looks like it's all just default and fast. Default and reduced. Player attack speed. Enemy attack speed. Nothing really under graphics, except for full screen. So. Alright then, let's yeah, let's see. I know the game involves twins. I think you can use both of them in battles at the same time. Okay, wait. Each piece of equipment has a specific way. The heavier the items equipped, the slower you'll move. Happy Fit. You earn gym tokens when you sleep. Use these at the Happy Fit gym in town to raise your stats. Huh. Twins have 3 stats that change throughout their adventure: strength, resistance, and stamina. Single player HP recovery. Each attack. For each attack dealt by a character, some of the damage goes into the recovery gauge. This recovery gauge gradually fills up once a character is attacked out. When one of the twins falls in battle, they can be revived by the other twin. The number of lives indicates how many times each character can be revived. This resets after you finish a dungeon. Your stamina gauge is used for rolling and sprinting. It recharges over time, but stops charging when you attack. potions. Choose a potion you want by scrolling through them at the in-game interface. Drink the selected potions to apply the effect. After consuming a potion, you can't drink another one for a certain amount of time. This cooldown depends on the type of potion consumed. Single player tag. In single player mode, you only control one twin at a time in dungeons. You can switch between them at any time. Use this to your advantage. Switch between the twins at any time by pressing the tag button. Equip your two characters wisely as you will use them both in turns. Use the tag to your advantage in combat for maximum efficiency between both twins. Like you also have co-op play. If you're playing cooperative mode, open the control section in the pause menu or main menu, then assign a controller to a character. Those are basically like couch co-op. I don't see anything about online play, so let's see. Co-op mode assist. In co-op mode during combat, use the tag button to perform an assist attack. Your character will teleport to their teammate's position and perform a powerful attack. Out of combat, the tag action can be used to instantly rejoin your teammate. No cooldowns applied. Sharing potions. Co-op mode potions effects can be shared with teammates. Stay near the character as they use a potion to benefit from its effects. Looks like you have equipment management. You can swap out equipment whenever you want, but be careful, opening the equipment menu won't pause the game. Got weapon upgrades. Okay, so it looks like each piece of equipment has a certain number of upgrades you can do. You use precious stones to upgrade your weapons. Collect as many as you can from dungeons and chests. Armor upgrades. Same as weapons, just looks like each piece has a certain number times they can be upgraded. These are precious stones as well. Accessory upgrades. In exchange for guardian tiers. Each accessory can be upgraded 5 times. Each improvement will change one of the item's stats or properties. Okay, so armor weapons. Looks like different pieces have different number of times they can be upgraded. Accessories, it's a flat 5 times. Sneakers. Now the sneakers sold at Solid Sneakers are no ordinary shoes. Each of them has a passive ability that will make your life much easier. Apparently they're expensive though. Attributes and penalties. A lot of this stuff's just basic things when it comes to RPGs. Attributes define the main characteristics of a weapon. Some of them can be unlocked with upgrade. Penalties for weapons and armor indicate their weaknesses or unpleasant effects. You can also get set bonuses. It occurs when a helmet is paired with the right armor. Clothing. Clothing items don't affect your stats. These can be purchased at the Teen Spirit store with money. You can change your outfit at any time. Weapons. Mana cells. Mana cells are the concentration of magic stored in weapons. This magic accumulates when you hit enemies or perform parries. Each weapon contains a different number of mana cells. This number can be increased through weapon upgrades. Depending on the weapon, these cells can have different uses. In most cases, they allow you to perform devastating attacks. Some rare weapons will allow you to cast a spell or even summon goblins or creatures instead. Okay, special attacks. Most weapons in Young Souls use mana to perform powerful attacks. Each attack consumes one mana cell. Special attacks can often be combined with directions for different effects. So basically just experiment. Spells. Use mana to cast spells. Each spell consumes one mana cell. Yep. There are two spell types: offensive elemental spells and summoning spells. Short swords. For the most balanced weapons, they can be used with a shield. Long swords deal a lot of damage and have excellent range. They're relatively slow weapons that are wielded with two hands. When I think of a long sword, I actually think of a sword that can be used with a shield. When I think of a sword that you use with two hands, I think of something like a great sword. Daggers. Daggers are the fastest weapon. They're short range and deal less damage than other types, but they make up for it by offering greater mobility. What sets daggers apart is their parry ability. They instantly teleport you behind your opponent's back. I love the back attacks. Hammers. Hammers are heavy weapons that can be used with one hand. Base combo is shorter and slower than short swords, but causes more damage. Hammers can be combined with a shield. Axes. Handle very similarly to longswords, except that they're slower and heavier and they deal more damage. Axes' heftiness makes them more stable and prevents an attack from being interrupted. Axes only have one special attack, a charge that destroys everything in its path. Accessories. Well, I don't really think of a bow as an accessory, really. See, the bow has a limited number of arrows. This can be upgraded. After all arrows are fired, you have to wait a while before they refill. Oh, so at least you don't have to buy ammo for it. Bombs. Bombs can be thrown directly at an enemy to explode on contact or after a certain time if they don't hit anyone. Just be careful, the blast can hurt you too, so be sure to maintain a safe distance. Mines. Mines are used in two phases. They must first be set and then triggered. And of course they can hurt you as well. Grappling. An interesting grappling hook. The grappling hook can be used to pull an enemy toward you or propel yourself to them. As to propel yourself toward an enemy, use the trinket button and hold the direction facing the enemy. Pull an enemy, press the trinket button with no directional inputs. Note that very heavy enemies cannot be pulled. Totem of Vampirism. Totem of Vampirism creates an area on the field. When enemies step inside of it, some of their health is channeled to the player who plays the totem. The Warp Medallion. Dash forward to evade your foes or enter the fray. Fighting. Protect yourself. Raise your shield or weapon to protect yourself from frontal attacks. This won't protect you from the back. Duh. You can still move with the shield or weapon up. Well, I just say duh because, you don't expect the shield to protect your back when you're facing forward with it. Let's see. Weapons don't block 100% of damage. Depending on the weapon you're using, you won't be as fully protected as you would be with a shield. The dodge and roll. Dodging and rolling allows you to completely avoid an attack. Doing so consumes a full stamina cell, so use it wisely. sprinting. You can sprint at any time. Sprinting consumes stamina gradually. Block damage. Every weapon and shield has a block damage gauge. When the gauge is empty, you become guard crushed. The block gauge slowly refills when you're not blocking. Unblockable attacks. Certain enemies' attacks cannot be blocked. They must be dodged or parried if you time it right. Your block damage gauge will automatically empty if you attempt to block the attack, and then you'll be guard crushed. Performing a parry. Raise your shield or weapon quickly to perform a parry. If you successfully parry right when the enemy attacks, you will stun them. All enemy attacks can be parried. I usually suck at most things when it comes to parrying because you have to time it right. Some of the games that have that, you have to time it like right the millisecond before the attack hits you. Parry resistance. Powerful enemies are resistant to parries. You must first empty their parry resistance gauge by performing successful parries in order to stun them. Okay, so powerful ones, resistance to parries. You have to empty their parry gauge by performing successful parries in order to stun them. Heavy enemies. Not all enemies react the same way to attacks. Heavy enemies, for example, cannot be lifted using a launch attack, and will be harder to take down. You'll need to learn about your opponent's abilities to fight them more efficiently. Combat moves. Basic combo. The standard attack. Each weapon type offers a different combo. Tag attack. While taking out, the incoming character can perform a heavy attack. Be careful though, tag cooldown is much longer if you perform a tag attack. Charged attacks. Hold the attack button to charge up a heavy attack up to 2 times. Release for a powerful effect. You'll be vulnerable while charging up, so be careful. Special attacks. Most weapons of Young Souls use mana to perform powerful attacks. Each attack consumes 1 mana cell. Oh, I started to say deja vu because we read about that earlier. Read about spells. Launcher. While performing a combo, hold the up direction to perform a launch attack that launches light enemies into the air. Once the enemy is in the air, your jump will automatically follow their position and draw them out with an air attack. Sweep. Use the down input during a combo to perform a fast downward strike, slamming the enemies into the ground. And air attacks. When you're in the air, weapons behave differently. Lighter weapons will offer more combos, while slow and heavy weapons will offer You got sweep, pushes down, launch up, get your air attacks. Light and heavy weapons perform differently. And advanced combat. Diving attack. By jumping during a roll, you'll propel yourself forward. You can then perform an efficient diving attack. Tackle. Attacking while sprinting triggers a sliding tackle that can knock down and even send lighter enemies into the air. Grabbing and throwing. Stunned opponents can be grabbed and then thrown to the ground or into the air. I was just wondering about that. See if you can throw them into the other enemies. So you can't throw them into other enemies to inflict damage. Dash attack. Initiating an attack after a roll dodge or perform a powerful thrust attack, knocking enemies back. Whirlwind attack. Spin around before attacking to unleash a whirlwind attack that will knock back all enemies nearby. Quick rise. Get up as soon as you hit the floor after being knocked down. Left trigger. We'll be using that a lot. Quick roll. Roll as soon as you hit the floor after being knocked down. Right bumper. So when you get knocked down, you can either do a quick roll or a quick rise. Jump, spike, heavy attack, revive, block, dash, switch characters, potion, accessory, next potion, previous potion. Let's see what we got here then. Got relaxed. Take it easy, the perfect difficulty for kids. Remember to enable the profanity filter or when chilling with friends. It's not ridiculously easy, but you'll be able to relax more than with other modes. I like how they give you the detailed stats on it. That's like the easy mode. Enemy damage 40%, health restored by health jar 75%. Max enemies on aggro 1. Total lives 3. Special attack protection, yes. Balance game mode, the game will still be tough, but most players can beat it without much trouble. You can always start out with this difficulty and switch to relaxed or challenging in the middle of your playthrough. The health restored by the health jar 50%, enemy damage 80%, total lives 2, max enemies on aggro 2. The original difficulty level is intended by the developers. The game is more complicated at the beginning, but your progress will be all the more satisfying for veterans of fighting games and beat 'em ups. Total lives 1. Special attack protection, no. Aggro 3. Health restored 25%. A tough mode designed for beat 'em up experts or those doing a second playthrough. Co-op, this mode will test your friendship. Good luck. Enemy damage 150%. Total lives 0. And we'll go for balanced. Hmm. Either it's a very slow loader or the game has crashed. If it's a second one, well, it doesn't bode well, does it? Anytime now. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say the game has crashed at startup. Yep. So let's just close that and restart. All right then. Let's try this again. That was a bit disappointing, wasn't it? All right then. The Jin Tristan. I should never have dragged you into my war. Professor, forgive me. No. No. Children, you must run. Chapter 1. Epilogue. Yeah, so you can, I think you can switch to them on the fly. Very, very slight cooldown on it. Nothing major though. Took about maybe 2 seconds, maybe? See, now, and we've already read all this. Oh, alright. Yep. Like the twins. Alright, we don't want to hurt you, but we will. We can either choose out of our way. Put down your weapons. Let's see, use the shield to protect yourself. I kind of like the art style of the game. Very simple, but very stylized. Dick. What do they smell like, though? Just no way. A few weeks ago. What do you want to do today? What? You just stop asking me that. I'm bored. How's that my problem? Because I'm bored. What do you want to do? Hey, fine, I got something to do. What? Asking me that. Jan, Tristan, did you come in here? What do you think he wants? For us to run some stupid errands, I'm sure. Come on. Chapter 2, Brand New Day. Just shove everything under your bed. Yep. Oh, good. Me too. You waste a lot of time and space on books. You don't even get just these digitally now, right? And you own more sneakers than any man or woman could possibly need. Sneakers are cool. So are books. Another aftershock. They just keep coming. Earthquakes are probably God punishing you for letting me get bored. Or maybe the world is hiccuping. Have you ever thought? Jan, Tristan, are you on the roof again? Whatever. Let's go see what the professor wants. You ever want to peek around inside the professor's bedroom? No, there's plenty of stuff I'd rather not find. Good point. You ever think that we're pretty lucky to live in a fancy place like this? For the first few months, yeah, not so much anymore. What even is this thing? Art. Well, what does it mean? I don't know. Something expensive so you can say you have it? Professor. You two have school today. Let's see. We can choose we stop going, it's Saturday, or it's a day off. Saturday. Isn't it Thursday? Yes, that's why we're not in school. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Have you eaten today? Yes, I have. I had some oatmeal. That was dinner. Oh, then you haven't. Professor, you have to eat. You can call me father or even dad. It's been over a year. We know, it's just... I mean, you're not our dad, so... In your own time, You need anything, Professor? Oh, yes, right. I'm in need of funds. These earthquakes suggest I need to move my timetables up. Make the ground work faster, I'll need to improve the frame to allow for more trips. A place they call the pawn shop in town. I left you a cardboard box in the garage. Can you bring it to the pawn shop? If you can do that, I can focus my work. I guess. Something to do, right? I guess. Get the box from the garage. Ooh, yeah. Stop working, eat. Oh yes, right. What do you think Professor uses all these computers for? Computing. Yeah, but like what? Computing things. Probably. Still locked. You've tried every day. You know, you're not allowed to visit this area. Always make sure that door is locked. Why are you always trying to open it? Whenever I'm kept out of somewhere, I want to know why. Believe me, you don't want to venture in there. So many dangerous things lie behind that door. Hey, you tell kids something like that, I think it just makes them want to go on there more. Eat something. Huh? Oh, yes. Alright. Not junk food. Of course. Fly true to my orders. It's the odd little car. That looks like an artifact. Huh. But an artifact isn't a thing, it's a classification. I classify this as an artifact. One person's junk is another person's highly valuable junk. Professor Shore has a lot of junk. Hey, what do you think about, call him Dad? I guess it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe. I just sometimes get really angry at the idea that he thinks he's earned that just by being nice. Guy has no concept of reality, Tell me about it. Look at all this shit. Well, yeah, I guess there'd be worse things. I mean, the professor lives in his own world. He's a professor of cryptozoology. Like, what the hell does that even mean? It means he teaches a bullshit class where he can make everyone buy his book, A Hollow Earth War. You ever actually read this book? Nah, you? Nope. It's terrible. Yeah, okay, let's go hawk this junk. Got a cardboard box! Yeah. Pawn shop. Valuables can be sold at the pawn shop, give and go. In town. Go see how much you can get for that box. Don't just stand in my way. Oh, damn it. Is there like any kind of secrets to find in this game? Or is trying to look in all the little nooks and crannies just a waste of time? Oh, it's an invisible wall! Oh, it's the mayor, huh? Didn't you youngsters be in class? Give him a simple note. Nope. Well, let's hope you'd run into a fluency officer if we had any of those. City Center. Sell this crap and get back. I'm going to pretend he said, let's sell this crap and get back home. Yeah, I didn't expect that one guy to be the mayor. Out here, there's Team Spirit. I always like the statue. The little guy holding up the sword. I'm pretty sure that's a book. What? No, that's definitely a sword. Pretty sure it's a book. Yeah, if we can move our camera around, we could investigate. Give and go. That's where we gotta go to. Did the give and go. Our graveyard's comforting or creepy. They can be both. So it appears there's only like one bit of dialogue for each thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What the? That was a hit and run. Fuck. What is with the drivers in this little town? Yep, see? Yeah, it's the same cars doing it. So they're just doing a big old circle and coming back trying to run over teenagers. This is the best sneaker place in town. There's another sneaker place? Nope, that's what's the best. The Happy Fit. Got a fit to be happy, right? Right. You ever wonder why towns even need police stations? Not really. If it wasn't for this place, I'd probably be wrecking shit all the time. Are you saying you're the reason towns need police stations? Basically. Jump in the well? Let's say this well has been here longer than the town. Doesn't make sense. The well can't be older than the town. That's what people say. Look at the little old woman and her dog. The only bookstore in town is closed. Makes sense. Don't try to think of the past. Get over it. I like that bookstore. Glad you two are the scariest thing in town. I couldn't handle anything worse. Do you need something? Come on, old man. The more you feed them, the more they'll shit on everything. I was thinking the same about the two demons. You got that right, Grandpa. A lot of people think putting pillars on things makes them classy. Doesn't it, though? I guess a little. You want free money? I want money. I don't know about free. Well, you didn't work for it. I gotta sit out here all day asking people who look at me like trash if they can spare anything. It isn't the hardest job I ever had, but it sure ain't the easiest. Yeah, well... Here, get some sports drinks or something. Feed that dog. Right. Not that much, and I don't know. Come on. Thank you, young lady. We did it for the dog. Okay, so we're being down that way. It's just an invisible wall. Every one of these items has a story. I need money, I'm bad with money, life has made it so I have no money. That's the story it tells me. Mezzy. Hey, my favorite horrible little punks. Got any more junk to hawk, or are you just happy to see me? Pawn shop. Sell whatever you don't want to give and go. Mezzy offers money for old stuff. But damn it, what's in the box? What is in the box? Perhaps there's a head in the box. The professor wants you to take some more of his junk. The professor has a lot of stuff, but he has very little junk. Interesting. 40 bucks. What? Sorry, kids. This is actual junk. Can't sell this, and I doubt the professor will want to buy it back. 40 bucks is me being generous. No way, you're trying to rip us off. Yeah, no. These glasses are made of aluminum, which is interesting, probably from the white gold era. But other than making a cool costume piece, this reader's interesting, but there's not a lot of Shakespeare fans in town. 40 bucks, take it or leave it. Whatever. Ugh. This just means we'll be back with more junk tomorrow. Music to my ears. Bring me something made of gold or that you find in a grandma's house. Fine. What you doing biz with you? We got nothing. Oh, hey, I almost forgot. I have your moped here. Bright, shiny, and purring like a tiger. I thought that thing was totaled. As if nothing's totaled when it comes to the give and go. The professor brought it in last week for me to fix it up. He did? Thanks. Yeah, he said something about how teenagers need a sense of freedom to not travel something developmentalism. Just don't crash it again. Wow, as he does miracles, it looks brand new. I'm driving, as always. Drive the moped. I hope that's not how you ride it. The moped's been fixed. You can drive it across town or back to the mansion. Summon moped. It's like a Final Fantasy summons. If it's just this little tiny moped drops out the sky. And it shatters into a million pieces. You can summon the moped to go anywhere in town. Huh, that's weird. That's weird. Did we leave the door open when we left? I don't think so. Oh no, you ride a moped, you just gotta make the brum 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 brum. Why? I don't know. It's like whenever I shoot like a little laser gun in a game, I gotta go pew pew. It's awfully dark. Oh, look like them busted. Fuck. Everything's trashed. Oh no. Professor! We gotta find him. Whose office? Let's go. Damn, he's not here. Professor! The basement door is open. The secret room. Should we go inside? I mean, he always told us not to. This is crazy. What do you think it is? It's like a weird elevator. Looks like it goes deep down. I always imagined he kept a lot of weird things back here. This wasn't one of them. How do you think it works? Looks like there's a control panel over there. Yeah, I do like the little animated cutscenes. I mean, just very simple. They have, you know, they got the jagged lines to them, you know, rough, but still have a little charm to them, if that makes sense. I thought the elevator thing was crazy. This was under our feet the whole time? It's like a whole secret lab. What's he doing down here? This is crazy. Okay, what the hell is that? Oh, that where the professor is. Come on. I hate the way they won't get out of your way. Because the AI, it looks like it's just made to actually follow you in one direction, so if you turn around and try to go back, it just stands there. Well, is that a sword? I am very much taking this. I'll be ready for anything when there's weird portals and swords around. Got my lid ready. Shit. Jen, wait! Off crossing through this crazy portal thing kills us. We'll know if that's the case pretty quick. Fuck. We'll go together. On 3. 1. Let's just do it. Yeah! Well, you seem to be somewhere else. I'll say. Looks like an old-timey village. Like at a Renaissance fair. Everything seems to be on fire. That's your first red flag right there. The professor is here. I hope he's okay. You'd think they'd say something about the portal closing behind them. There's a body over there. Professor! Definitely not him. You ever seen someone with purple skin before? The natural purple skin? Nope. Yeah. I when you're full, the floodgates open and light pours in. Speak our language. Shut up, Sunscorched. What'd you just call us? That better not be a slur, because I will mess you up if you just hate crime me. Poplander, Sunscorched, fresh skin, or from the surface. You will be coming with us. You will not touch them. You will not. Whoa, you're alive. Yeah, you lost a lot of blood, dude. Maybe sit down. Kakan. How could you carry out these orders? Did you have to burn it all? Those were homes, memories. The professor came in peace. We only... I stand for the stone. I stand with the stone. Will outlast us all. Children, I was trying to escape. You have to run. I think I'd like to run. Fuck no. Fuck you. Don't tell us what to do. We don't run from monsters, not in their hometown and not wherever this is. Besides, if you know where the professor is, we're not letting them take you. Ah, you babes think you could have a choice? How quaint. So that's... Here's what it says, souls. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. For the stone. I want this goblin alive. Bring him to Dwarven Goblin. The red-headed Sunscorched, sir. Kill them. For glory. How's that going? Oh, come on, he's way up there. Khan? Where is he? You saved me. My wounds are bandaged. I think every time I see that name Kakan, I'm just going to want to go, Kakal! That big purple guy took off when we started tossing his men around. Something about reinforcements? As for the wounds, Professor never shuts up about first aid. Practical man, yes. Professor is a practical man, yet at the same time so full of dreams. Do you know where he is? Are we in danger? What are you? Asking are we in danger is a bit odd after you were just attacked by goblins. Children, I'll explain everything, I promise, but first I need your help. We have no time. If you want to give me a quest, I'm very down for it. I mean, I have a sword now. Yes, I see you are not as practical as Professor. He was never fond of words like quest. The time's so important, start talking. You must follow the eastern trail outside the village. It'll lead you to a building dug into the rocks. Is there a library? You might reach it before Kaka Bendu. Eastern trail, dug in the rocks, library. Got it. You need to get the specific file located in the archives room. It's a green file called Secrets of the Moongates. This file is crucial. Yeah? For what? For properly using that gate you came through. That does sound important. Very important, actually. Okay, let's go. Wait, one last thing. Here. Revel rune. Rock. The travel rune. Once you find the file, squeeze this. It'll bring you back to me. How does that work? I have a twin with me. They work as a pair like you two. I'll return to the mansion basement through the gate. Close it behind us so they cannot follow. We'll catch up when we have the archive. Got it. Be safe. Should you get going, dude? Yeah, smash stuff now. Oh, invisible wall. Kakan. There, I said it right. Great stale word. Dwarven Goblin. We are far past formalities, Kakan. Stand. The village near the Forbidden Grounds has been destroyed. Most of the rebel rousers are dead or in custody. But two other toplanders have arrived. Young, strong-willed. I assume they came looking for the professor. They dusted my men like sandstone. By the time I came back with reinforcements, they were gone. What a ballroom. He disappeared along with them. Searching for them, they may have gone to the surface. Ah. Baldwin is a dangerous goblin. Perhaps the most dangerous. We'll try something sooner or later. Make sure we are ready when he does. I request the help of Petcha and Inkoi in studying the gates. If we can figure out how they work. Anything you need, anything I can give. People must be united if we are to survive the coming conflict. If we fight amongst ourselves, the Sunscorch will leave us in darkness and forever. The Professor also clearly understands the old technology. The yes, but he's working on something far more important. Or he will be, as soon as he stops being obstinate. Goodness. I do not approve of Shinjo's methods. Do what needs to be done. We have little time and much to do. I'll keep you no longer. Chapter 3, Knowledge Dive. Door in the rocks. Should be it. Nothing to it but to do it. Goblin Library. Wait, what level are we? Is it say? Oh. Level 1. The gas 5% completion. Gates. Gates are entry points to the Goblin world. Whenever you find one, is activated by the travel rune and connected directly to the mentioned gate. Try to make plenty of noise. It's a lot of books. Who could read all these? Maybe that old purple guy from the fort? Dinkoid. The Rebel Library. Baldwin's foolish attempt to stand against a stone is now laid bare. You children lead me right to it. Rude. Well, I should find the central archive first and destroy everything inside. The Soldats will be here before long, so I hope you two have a wonderful day. I'm guessing Soldats is kind of like the goblin, what, like cannon fodder? Well, I need the one green folder thing, right? Let's see if we can grab that and get out of here. Take that, books. See something. Like a little eyeball bat. You can grab certain objects to use against enemies. What's our reward? We found like a coin like about 20% of the time. Got 121 currency, whatever it's called. 900 experience. You get it? Yeah, books are dumb. You do not get it. I can't get that one stack. Ugh. Anything behind the door? Oh, they've already made a mess. I think the gates were created for that reason. Tetcha is going to be jealous when I... Who's Tetcha? Sounds like a bitch. I mean, the name like Tetcha, you gotta be kind of a bitch, right? You! My minions didn't slow you down nearly enough. Minions? The dungeon denizens. Dangerous creature that's summoned to attack you. bats and things? I assumed they just lived here, you know, in a cave. Oh, I summoned them like this. Oh, did you just... Was that magic? My dark arts are far more complicated than that word implies, but yes, that'll do for now. You can do magic? That's literally crazy. Why are you so surprised? What did you think I was going to do before? Going down a smoke bomb and running away? Yeah, there. Oh, a powerful practitioner of the forgotten arts. I am Dinkhoi, Weaver of Fates. Dinkhoi, Weaver of Fates, give us that archive. There's going to be trouble. And there'll be trouble. Try grabbing them next time. Of the big one at the end tires them out. Yeah, that one does. Like heat seekers. Okay, we see his tricks now. Fire bolts and then summon these other things. Oh, got a new trick now. two lack skill, but you have some measure of grit. So you're only two. There they are. I am many. The archive. The room, shake it. Can't say shake it, they said squeeze it. That's my move. They stole my move. Children, you made it back. Did it go well? Are you victorious? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We got a lot of stuff. Ran into a goofball. Goofball? Inkoi, the master weaver of magical magic. Oh. What's wrong? We whooped him. Easy. That guy might seem like... He might even be a fool, but he is dangerous. Most goblins are. They will not hesitate to end your life if they can. The powers he wields are not tricks. We faced him was somewhere out of his element, so be wary. We got this. Yeah, we got this. We need explanations now. Who are you and where's the professor? My name is Baldwin, former member of the council. I was helping your father with his diplomatic mission. He's not our father. Diplomatic mission? Not your father? My apologies. The way he spoke about you and the mission, attempting to build relations with our people, and lately he talked Dwarven Goblin. That's an odd name to say though, Dwarven Goblin. Out of his campaign against the surface. As you can see, that did not go well. Dwarven Goblin, you'll hurt the professor. You'll force the professor to help him in his war against the surface. And then he will have him executed for crimes against the stone. So, what do we do? I don't know. Let me think on that now. Rushing in danger or no plan will help no one. We are safe for now. They cannot use the moon gate without a travel room. I will compile this archive here with the professor's equipment. It may take some time and the gate only works at night. What? That's lame. Any idea why? Something to do with the phase of the moon? I'm not sure. Hopefully, I will have more for you soon. That's it. We just wait till tomorrow night. So it seems. Not two have friends in grave danger. They're even still alive, so please. Yeah. I'm going to crash. Sounds good. What have I gotten him into? Professor, forgive me. New objective. Go to bed. Sleeping. While sleeping, the twins incorporate the experience they gained in the dungeons. Okay. XP raises the twins' level, which then raises their stats. The twins have 3 stats, strength, resistance, stamina. We read some of this earlier. Strength affects the amount of damage done to enemies. Resistance affects hit points. Stamina allows you to perform more special actions without getting tired, rolls, dodges, sprinting. When leveling up, strength and resistance are enhanced. Twins can boost each of their 3 stats at the Happy Fit gym in town. Let's see, 1 strength, 5 resistance, 5 stamina, a Happy Fit token. Now, level 2. Look, it was because she took forever to come back with a soldats. Let's just say soldiers. Meanwhile, I was a hero, at great risk to my own person. He was playing around with his magic, like always. There are powers beyond your comprehension. The very energies that make this world what it is flow through me. Your ego flows through you, that's for sure. Enough! I stand with the stone. I stand with the stone. I stand with the stone. Yes, yes, of course, all the Toplanders escaped the archive. They used the gates to escape. I know it. They must have a travel room. We haven't seen one in some time. Travel room. Fascinating. It's Bazemore, maybe. There were only ever a handful. Do you think they found their resting place? It makes sense for it to be on the surface. Point is, Baldwin and a few Toplanders should not be our primary concern. How is the construction going? Good. A few weeks left, if I'm not. And she's never wrong. Ah, Bazemore, you flatter me. Because he doesn't have creativity of his own, his hits is yours. I understand the value of genius. I understand the value of genius. That's you. That's what you sound like. Enough! Stand with the stone. Stone. I'll stand with the stone. Continue the construction. Shinjo, continue to extract the information from the professor and from those that are close to Baldwin. If you find anything, let me know. That Goblin always gives me the shivers. I stand with the stone. What is methods? This from someone who's been known to literally raise the dead. A reanimate corpse will be a lot more useful when they take just a fellow take you around like some kind of swab. At least he knows what loyalty is. Enough! I guess I'll stand with the stones, kind of way of saying sorry. And the good old facepalm. Chapter 4, Town of Secrets. Do you think Professor's okay? I don't know. You gotta be positive. He can take care of himself. Further we can, at least. Very true. I'm gonna bum around town till nightfall. Everything going crazy up here. But first, let's check on the purple goblin guy. What's the good news? I think there might be a way to say the professor, my friends. Maybe my people. Rad. I won't be able to do it alone. There are other goblins working with me and the professor. Some are here in town. What? Things have been tricky, politically, for some time. The professor had been finding safe haven for those who were no longer safe here. There are goblins hiding in a small town? Did we stumble into a Lovecraft novel? All I know is he made some kind of deal with your mayor. We need to talk to the mayor? Yeah, that'll go great. Mayors love teenagers. The others that survived the attack, they're being held at the Goblin Stone jails. Thanks to the files you brought, I can try to connect to a gate located in the jails. This will let you infiltrate the Goblin stronghold, even the deep citadel where they are likely holding the professor. Can I just call them goblins instead of goblins? So you just send us right to the professor. We bust them out, then we call the army. And the Navy. The Navy? They're underground, not underwater. The Navy are badasses. Of course we want their help. Not that easy. For one, your military will likely slaughter my people. True, they're good at that. And second, gates must be activated directly. Which means you would need to progress gate after gate, making your way down. It would be dangerous and your odds of survival will be... It's good. You pick the targets, we'll hit the goblins. See, he just called them goblins instead of goblins. Wham bam, purple skin put in a can. It doesn't make sense, but I respect the rhyme. I do it all the time. Children, this is not a laughing... Oh, dude, take it easy. Yeah, you like nearly died. This is not a game. No one is gonna die, except those that get in our way. You're too young to have this responsibility. I should be able to... Yeah, but you can't. And we can. So tell us what to do, and we'll do it. And stay with us. We put on a brave face, but think for yourself. As soon as it's dark, we'll get on that. But for now, mayor visit? Will you be okay? What was your name again? Baldwin. I'll be fine. Or I'll die. I know of no one on the surface that will be able to help much one way or the other. Gotcha. Ask the mayor if any of the goblins and hiding are doctors. Okay, well, days wasting, right? I guess. And talk to the mayor. Anything in the garage? Thought there might be like another cardboard box of junk here. It'd be like one of those things that just respawns every visit. Okay. Alright guys, we're going to take a really quick break. Get up, walk around, stretch, get a bite to eat, something to drink. Take care of yourself, you know? I'll be right back. And we are back. Back on the moped. Oh, we do that for a while. I mean, I thought when you're in front of your home, to the right was to town. We went to the left. So it doesn't matter which way you take. That makes you go boo. Yeah, a lot more people to talk to. Let's see. I legally can't see you. I'm 37. This is my husband. I'm 98. I had the disease where you age backwards. Please leave. How rude. Yes, very. Let's away with our legal drinking age selves. Vivica. Nobody comes to my library. I spend all day drinking at the terrace. I can confirm this. People don't read books anymore. It's a shame. Sell video games. That'll fix the problem. Yes, everything is on video these days. Agreed. Sometimes you want to unplug. One more of this, please. Right away, madam. You jump over cars. Let's try it. Ah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump over a car. Well, we did jump over the front. At the top of it, though. I'm gonna call that a win. You two ever think about becoming cops? Happy Feet. We'll come back to that. Okay, so City Hall is where we need to go to. That creepy guy back there. I'm sorry, he's not a creepy guy. He's a suspicious guy. It's not a fun day to be outside. Careful about getting a cold, kids. Oh. See if there's anyone else to talk to. I wonder if she eventually sells anything. Hope they have my size. Ooh, damn ya. You two are just the kind of clientele I want. Young, hip, and angry. Earn dollars. Human stores don't accept goblin gold. If you need money, go resell equipment at the pawn shop. It's the best way to make some change. We have 40 bucks. Let's see. Welcome to Solid Sneakers. For all your sneaker needs. Any other footwear, really. I think it was just too good to pass up. Well, we don't sell a lot of boots. Got Bolts boots. Boost your sprintability. So I mean, at the Kohl's place, they take human money. But this place, for the sneakers, they take, it looks like the goblin coins, though. Ew, it's pricey. Get the unicorn slippers. Grants an extra life. Mana moccasins. Adds an extra mana cell to your weapon. Killer kicks. Increase your total damage. Combo cleats. Increases attack speed by 25%. Big boots. Increases max HP. Valeria. Increases move speed. Dr. J's Slam Dunkin' Sneaks. Increases critical hit damage by 25%. Trainers. Increase your total stamina by 1 cell. Air J's. Reduces the effective equipment weight by 25%. Lucky Sneakers. Increases the drop rate of all items by 50%. The Midas Step. That'll be money. Yep, gold. Refresh Sneakers. Reduces cooldown for accessories. And Bolts boots. Boost your sprint ability. We don't have enough for anything. No sneakers, no clothes. We have on our back. That's it. Looks like you got a token. Ready to feel that burn? You want to get swole? You want to get fit? Cardio, cross-training, flexibility. The point is to always... Water's at the end over there. Happy Fit. Gym training allows you to boost Jen and Tristan's stats the way you want. Choose a workout for each of them and try to reach 5 stars to maximize gains. Got bench, abs, cardio. Come back whenever you get a Happy Fit ticket to raise the twin stats. Let's see. Okay, so bench increases your strength. Abs resistance. Cardio stamina. Okay, so strength affects your damage output. Resistance is you take less damage. Yeah. Okay, how to play. Hold to raise, stay in the green zone. Okay, really? Okay. You get to do it for both of them. Alright, so they added 12 resistance for us. Wonder how much 5 stars would add to it. Let's see. Maybe 15? Maybe each star represents 3 points? Because there's 5 stars. We got 4 stars. That added 12. That'd be 3 points each. 3 points per star. Maybe? Possibly. Man, I do like how you can choose different stat train for each of them, though. Like one, it could be strength, the other one could be stamina, or vice versa. I like that. Tom! Most kids don't actually like talking to us. Excuse me, sir. There's goblins living underground. And this town. I know that you know. Fess up. I don't want to sound crazy. You have to try, right? Hello? Ma'am? Yes, how can I help you? We want to speak to the mayor. Yeah, sure. Wait, really? Mayor Wilding has an open door policy. Anyone who wishes can make an appointment. It's free. Wait, really? You can go right back. We can go right back. Wicked. Do you have any idea the mayor was actually a chill guy? I did not. Teenagers? You're gonna have an appointment. Who let you in here? Get out at once. I bet you out front set us up. Okay, mayor guy. You need to hear us out. Millie, call the police. Well then, your demands? Demands? We're not terrorists. This is coming out wrong. We just want to talk. You're the hoodlums from the bus. Goblins! I need to talk to you about goblins. That just makes us sound crazy. I really didn't think this through. Goblins, you say? You must be the professor's kids. Millie, please cancel the call to the police. Never caught him, boss. You are our treasure. So, how can I help you? Wait, you believe us? You actually know the professor? Yes, he teaches at a local university. I even attended his anthropology class once, well, when he was still teaching. He hasn't really been doing much since he got tenure. However, while everyone else has labeled him a bit of an odd duck, I assume you're here about the asylum program. How can I help you kids? We're not kids. My apologies. Why don't you fine citizens start from the top? Millie, could you bring in some coffee? And then we left Baldwin basically dying and came here to ask about the goblins in town. Honestly, we don't know what to do. Fascinating. So, what do we do? I have an idea. Great. Tell us. You said the professor was healthy deep citadel, right? We don't really know yet, but... well, you think that's where he is. From what the professor has told me, the deeper you go, the more power the gate requires. Baldwin didn't mention anything about that. The professor has the moon gate hooked up to the electrical grid. It was quite a howdy-do, but I managed everything in this town. Right, so that means our grid can barely handle anything. It taxes the system heavily. The city simply couldn't support the gate going that deep. There's a but, right? But, audit. There are powerful artifacts from the goblin world below our feet called rune stones. Some of them, called runes of power, are very, well, powerful. If you bring me those runes, I'll be able to provide you with all the power you need and perhaps some other help. I guess that sounds good. If we find any runes of power, you'll be the first person we talk to. What about Baldwin? He's, not doing great. Our goblin-related medical knowledge is low. Well, I do have this. It unlocks a secret tunnel to the old well. At least the ancient goblin market. One of the professor's first discoveries. Well, key. Well, we know where that's at. A key. To know well. You might be able to find something down to help with this Baldwin's condition. Human medicine can do little for him. I guess it's better than nothing. Let's go, Tristan. Ah, yes. You keep bringing me these runes, and together we might just keep this town safe. There goes some professor. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I'm doing what I can. Oh, this town. This town is old. Some say older than any other settlement on this continent. I used to think it was hogwash and starry-eyed dreams, but, well, you've seen what I've seen. I've seen what you've seen. So, we're on the side of an ancient war. Below us, an enemy from before time was time. Before time was time? Before time was time. Yeah, we're just sleepy fishermen. There's not much we can do but look crazy if we ask for help. However, we survived the hurricanes, droughts, wars, and goblins. I don't think we'll be going into that good night anytime soon. I won't let it happen. I keep looking for things just to investigate. Yeah, see, there's how he looked on the bus when we saw him in that picture. Honestly, I thought it was like a little goatee or something that he had, but apparently not. Thanks, Mayor Walden. My door is always open. Come by anytime. You're a bitch. I hope you had a wonderful visit with the mayor. I think she's kind of funny. Please come back anytime. The mayor's door is always open, unless it's closed. Now we get to jump in the well. It works. This is mad. This is empty. So I dubbed this place Goblin Street. That's a terrible name. You drive the moped, I name places. I'm never calling it that. I'm going to call it Goblin Street. It's going to stick, trust me. I'm going to guess that's supposed to be someone important. Beautiful. Yarlanda. Ah! Oh! That statue is Yarlanda, the hero of the war between my people and yours. She believed that a weapon should only be raised to defend something important. You're a goblin? Lloyd, master of potions. Sorry for the mess. This place has been abandoned for a few millennia. You don't seem too surprised to see us. I was expecting the professor, or maybe Mayor Walden, any time now. I've always wanted to meet the professor's kids. Ooh boy, we have a lot to catch up on. That isn't important. Do you know Baldwin? Barely. Is he around? I think he's dying. We don't know what to do. The Werven Goblin, the Khan, the professor has been taken and Take this. You do like a hook shot. Is that what it was? What's this? The most powerful healing concoction that I can create. It's known as a life potion. It takes years to brew and can even bring someone back from the brink. It's the only one I have. But the old bald one, he's the only reason I got out. You're on the run from Dwarven Goblin as well? Yes. All I know is how to brew potions. That one's free. Come back if you need more. I'll need ingredients and preferably compensation. All the old first taste is free trick, huh? What? Lame. I'll give them to you at cost. Now, if your shape is as bad as you say, you should go. Thanks, weird goblin dude. We back? What do you think for the precious children, Yolanda? I agree. Very young. But they have the same fire in their eyes. I think he's been there for a while. Alone. You fast travel. You can now fast travel to key locations. Open up the fast travel menu whenever you want and select the destination. Okay. Oh, we ride the moped, damn it. Fine, we'll use that. Healing concoction. I'm not 100%, but I do feel much better. Does stuff work on humans? Some might. Speak with Lloyd about that. So, what do we do now? Using the archive you recovered, I found this. Come here. The coordinates for the jails. So they're keeping many who oppose Dwarven Goblin. But most importantly, it contains a rune of power. So I need one of those to further research the moon gate. If any gates are already up and running, we can reach them if we have more power. The computer is linked to the portal. When you activate a gate with the travel rune, it should be added directly to the computer's database. I already entered the coordinates of the jail's gate. Use the computer to connect the portal to it. Crazy. So, you want us to use this crazy ancient teleportation technology to perform hit and run attacks on your political enemies? I know it's a lot. Cool. Mega cool. Kinda lock and load. If all goes well, we'll come back with the professor. I've also got some equipment for you. It's weak and cheap, but better than nothing. Let's go over there. Roger. My name is Baldwin. Wilco. Gear is stored here, but thanks to the travel rune, you can access it anywhere. Try equipping yourself here to get the hang of it. His weight is 41%. You found the root of power in forbidden gels. And you'll kick the door open, right? Yep. Oh, we gotta make that entrance. So it's basically just dodge and hit or block and hit. Find Ruby. Shiny Ruby found the gels in Drowned Caverns area. Common stone. Common goblin rock. Collector's item, that's what it is. Yeah. Healing concoction. Restores all your HP. Yes. So it's up on the D-pad to use that. Yeah. Shield parry. Parry allows you to stun your enemies. Well, we've already been doing that some. I think I said earlier, the stronger enemies, they usually have like a parry gauge you need to deplete by actually doing successful parries on them. And that'll delete their gauge. Quite slowly too. Traveler's Scimitar. Let's see. Attack 12. Weight is 18. Vorpal Sword. Chance to apply bleeding. Attack 10, weight 12. Let's see. See, many weapons allow you to perform special attacks by releasing the accumulated magic power. Special attacks cause more damage, knock the toughest enemies down. Combined with the direction of your different attacks. Okay. Zone clear. Okay. Can you look at what's in your inventory? Each gate is saved on the computer and you can travel there whenever you want. Dinkley is a complex figure. He's found a way to draw power from the rooms that was thought impossible. He's found a way to do things thought impossible and which seem quite unnatural. Dark magic and questionable research is much of what gave Dwarven Goblins forces the ability to crush all who oppose them. Runic warriors, foes of abnormal size, the Walking Dead, all this is Dinkley. Yet, he's not a monster. He is but a goblin. Others called him a fool or wrote him off as mad. The Dwarven Goblin gave him the resources he needed for his studies. He supported them when others would not. Still, our lands would be better off if he had never been born. Let's see, Tetcha, that was the ones in like the little mechanical wheelchair, I think. Tetcha's a genius, technically adept and actively helping to transform what was once a very rural world into one of steam, steel, and pistons. She doesn't have the kind of support Dinkley and the Stone Magician has, but it is her machines that Dwarven Goblin has built his entire platform around. She's building the machines that are supposed to allow the goblins to return to the surface. Massive drilling monstrosities, powered by magic and science in equal measure. She doesn't care about the surface, she only wants to prove her theories correct. Kakan. He is a great goblin. He unified the Lost Tribes, he became the leader of our military forces. He cannot stand looking weak or being weak. His whole life he has considered goblins superior to those on the surface. He can see no world in which goblins are not superior to all others. He would do anything to show this. The Dwarven Goblin abandoned the Senate, but it was Kakan and his control of the military that allowed this. The Dwarven Goblin sits upon the throne of stone, but Kakan is the power. The Dwarven Goblin is not his real name, it is a title. King under the mountain, but when you sit on a throne of stone, your old name is erased. I think King under the mountain sounds better than Dwarven Goblin. You are known from then on as Dwarven Goblin. You reach the stone fairly, Parliament and the Senate, everyone, even I, we put him there. He's earned the title, I will call him nothing else. He does what he thinks is best for all goblins, and we gave him this power. I'm sorry that you suffer for a mistake. Professor, where do you begin? You found a place you call Goblin Street and ancient market. Years of research and excavation brought him there. There he found the Moon Gate and the travel room. I met him shortly after that. For years he worked to foster human-goblin relations, slowly building trust between us and your sleepy town. But then Dwarven Goblin rose to power. The Professor helped some to escape and found refuge on the surface. When Dwarven Goblin, I'm calling him the King under the mountain. I swear that sounds better. Spoke of taking the surface by force, the Professor preached peace. When that guy on the stone throne murdered and burnt, he preached tolerance. When that guy demanded that he gave up the human secrets and technical knowledge to him, he refused. When I healed with a few others, he continued to come even though it was dangerous. and continue to try and speak reason to the new government. When that guy came for us, he shielded me. I believe he's the only reason I survived. That guy respects the professor. However, he will kill him if he thinks he must. I hope we're not too late. And the mayor, brave man willing to listen to what seem to be crazy stories. He's given sanctuary to many of my brethren. I owe him a great deal. Even now he aids us. I think he doesn't trust goblins, but I do not know for sure. Alright guys, I think we're going to call there for the night. So far it seems to be an okay game. I think the whole teenagers trying to act badass and like they're stronger than anything else is a bit cliched, but what are you gonna do? So we'll probably play a bit more of this tomorrow night. And we'll see if our opinion of it improves or declines. You just never know. Alright guys, well, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow night. And as always, I hope you have a good rest of your night.